She's gotten nervous on me.
She's gotten nervous on you. She has.
Who is it?
We just come here to support.
Just coming here to support. I got a trivia question for you.
Okay.
Where is the state basketball tournament played each year? It's probably our favorite basketball team between me and you.
In Rupp Arena.
Rupp Arena, you win a luxury gift card sponsored by Luxury Garden.
Awesome.
We need that.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Jay, I'm going to send it back to you, and I'm going to head over to the Trojanettes side. Seems like the Trojanettes side is pretty full over there.
Is it? I can't tell from where I'm sitting, so. All right, well, we'll take a break, and we'll come back with more Fans in the Stands with Chase Landrum, brought to you by Luxury Garden Center. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll return as tonight it's Monroe County and Barren County in Game 1, Franklin, Simpson, Allen County, Scottsville in Game 2. Back in a minute. This is the 4th Region Tournament, brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and a 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Down, I can see him from where I am now.
Yeah, I'm right behind you, about 10 feet from you. I got my friend here, Mr. Daniel Bird. How are you doing?
I'm doing great tonight. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Who's your favorite Trojanet player? I think I already know that, but...
You know, I love this team. The girls get along so great. They love each other. No drama. It's been a great year. We had a team dinner earlier in the year, and we talked about friendships and helping each other and how this is the best time in their lives. But I really think it's the best time in my life, getting to watch our kids play together and compete at a high level. So I'm enjoying it.
It's good to always hear from you. Where's Jamie? I want to get her on there at some point, too.
She won't sit with me here at the game. She's behind the bench. She said she wanted to sit behind the bench.
Well, good seeing you, Daniel.
She is behind the bench over there.
She is behind the bench over there. Now I see her.
There's some Barren County fans behind the bench.
There is.
There are a few.
I'm going to walk up through here, through the stands, and come right through here in the middle. And I'm going to try to get to my friend Larry Glass. I got to make Mr. Keith Hale get up. I know he really enjoyed that. But I'm going to come over here and see my friend Larry Glass, and he's going to talk about who his favorite Trojanet player is.
Shelby Bird.
That seems like a common theme on this side so far.
I've been watching her since 7th grade.
Wow. What all is going on in Glasgow right now you can tell us about?
Well, there's a lot of good things going on in Glasgow right now. I'm working on about probably 5 projects right now. The theater is probably the biggest project that I'm working on right now. We hope to have some answers on that in the next 3 to 4 weeks, I hope. So
that's great to hear.
Yeah, it amazes me how many people have been driving in our area 55 miles to go to Crown Point Theater in E-Town. So the fact that that's going on tells me there's a big need in Glasgow for either an updated theater, a renovated theater, or a new theater.
It's always good to see you, Larry. Enjoy the game.
Good to see you.
You too. I'm going to come back through here, and I'm going to get Mr. Keith Hale. Since I've not talked to him in a while, Keith, how's things going?
It's going really good.
just trying to stay out of trouble and stay busy.
Wait, you staying out of trouble?
That's what I'm trying.
I got a trivia question for you, though.
I probably can't answer it, but I'll try.
You can answer it now. I know better than that. What is the floor named after at Barren County High School? Whose court is it?
Mr. Steenbergen's.
Mr. Steenbergen, you win a Luxury Garden gift card sponsored by Luxury Garden.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you.
You too.
Jay, I'm going to send it back to you.
All right. Great job, Chase, on the Fans in the Stands. Been brought to you by Luxury Garden Center. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with our Don Franklin countdown to tip-off. It's Barren County and Monroe County here this first game tonight. We got both of them for you. There's BC live stream here tonight, with the first game will be radio only with Allen County, Scottsville, and Franklin Simpson later tonight. And you're following the 4th Region Tournament, brought to you by Don Franklin. Back in 2 minutes on 104.7 WCLU Sport.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Here in Game 1 tonight, the Barren County Trojanettes at 30-2, and the second 30-plus win season for 4th Region Coach of the Year, Piper Lindsay, was 2019, 7 years ago, when the Trojanettes won 32 games, winning the 4th Region and going to the state quarterfinals, and the first year was held in Rupp Arena in Lexington. The Trojanettes defeated Logan County Sunday 71-44, advancing to its 7th semifinal game in 8 years. Barren County lost to Franklin Simpson 41-29 in last year's semifinals. 4 Trojanettes scored in double figures Sunday in that win over Logan County. Shelby Bird had 15, Addison McFall had 14, and Ashley Atkinson and Layla Harris each had 12 points apiece. Barren County shot 53% from the field in that game, including 10 of 23 from three-point land. Had 19 assists and only 8 turnovers. Shelby Bird was named first team All-Region this year, with Addie Slagle named to the third team. They will have the recognitions here in between games tonight for all 3 All-Region teams. The Trojanettes have won 18 straight games, only 2 losses this year, and one was a 2-point loss to Franklin Simpson in the championship game of the South Warren Christmas Tournament, and they had a 10-point loss to one of the top teams in Tennessee and Clarksville Christian. Monroe County Lady-Falcons under 9th-year coach Clifton Hamilton comes in at 21-9, which is the best record under Hamilton in his 9 seasons. Monroe County defeated Bowling Green Sunday 45-40. Sarah Thompson finished with 19 points and 9 rebounds. Talia Sheffield had 10 and Ansley Turner added 9. The Lady Falcons took just 31 shots in that game, hitting 15 of them for 48.4%. They were 5 of 13 on 3-point shots, 10 of 13 the foul line, had 13 turnovers. This is Hamilton's second time in his 9 years, and this is the first time in the regional tournament since rejoining the 16th district, and first since 2022 when they were the 15th district under Hamilton. Now, the last time Monroe County was in the semifinals, you have to go back to 2017 when they went to the championship game and finished as a fourth region runner-up. Lady-Falcons were all A fourth region champs this year. They've won 6 of their last 7. Sarah Thompson was named to the second team all-region, and Ansley Turner was named to the third team. Monroe County was ranked 5th in the final Bowling Green Daily News prep poll. This is the first meeting between Barren County and Monroe County in a regional tournament game going back to at least 1998, as both teams were district opponents for nearly 20 years in the 15th, and Barren County has won 19 straight over Monroe County since 2017. Now, the two teams met just once this season as the other game was canceled due to weather and other rescheduling of games. It was January 12th in Tompkinsville. Trojanettes won 61-47, only shot 38.6% though on 22 of 57, 9 of 25 on threes, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, and 29 rebounds. Shelby Bird scored 22 points in that game, and Ashley Atkinson had 12. Mahala Burton had 11. Monroe County actually shot the ball better overall in that game. They were 18 of 41 for 44%, 3 of 11 on threes, 8 of 13 from the foul line, and 27 rebounds. Ansley Turner and Talia Sheffield each had 13 points, and Sarah Thompson scored 12. The Trojanettes in the KHSAA RPI poll is an 8-point favorite, and Robert, it's very important that the Trojanettes get off to a good start as they did in the Logan County game on Sunday, put themselves in the regional championship tomorrow night for the 5th time in Coach Piper Lindsay's career.
Yeah, we took care of business in our first round matchup on Sunday and did a good job getting out to a great start, and really frustrated Logan from then on trying to catch up, and they just couldn't do it as we were shooting the ball extremely well from behind the arc. 10 of your 26 made field goals were threes, as you mentioned in the pregame, and that's exactly what we did in Tompkinsville. We got out to a great early start. It was like 17-2, 15-2, but really Monroe County played evenly with us after that in a 14-point victory. Majority of that 14-point margin was created in the first quarter. So they have some capabilities. They have some really good scores. Obviously, Thompson is one of the better field goal shooters in the whole state. She's top 15 in field goal percentage at 57% and is their leading scorer. She's got a little bit of size, I suppose, that and Ashley will guard her tonight, and hopefully some of that length will bother her. And then obviously in Turner, who both of them, but specifically Turner, really turned on in the fourth quarter against Bowling Green, willing them to victory over a pretty good team. Turner averages 12.3 a game, but both of them really love to use the right side of the floor. Unlike Morris, who uses the left side predominantly, both of them drive to the right side, and they really use that side for the majority of their offense. So we have to, and we've had, 5-6 days to prepare, and I know we've done a good job with that. Piper does, and her staff both do a super job scouting. So I know we've drawn up some things. I assume that Shelby will guard Turner tonight. So both of those girls have a really tough matchup with two of the better players in the state, and Monroe County scores the ball well. They're top 45 in the state in scoring. We're a little better when you look at it. We're number 7 in the state, but still, to get on that list, that means you have to put up some points. They almost average 60 points a game. They shoot the three well. They don't shoot a ton of them, but they do shoot the three well. And also in that game the other night, the Sheffield girl did a really good job getting, and she was their leading scorer, I think, at a big point in the game, knocked down a couple of threes that really gave them some confidence to be able to come back. So they've got a good conglomerate. They only go about 6 deep. So that's one thing that I've written on the paper tonight. They do have a short bench, so we have to establish the pace of the game. In addition to getting out early, we have to establish that pace to make sure we're running them up down the floor. We're using our depth. We're using our bench scoring. And one thing we haven't done, we haven't pressed here in a few games. This may be an opportunity to throw some looks at them, to throw some press, and really defend well and use some of our length, because that's what they do. They use their length and they pack in. I assume we'll see a lot of zone tonight. They pack in that zone and really make it difficult for us to score the basketball, and that's why we had a lot of difficulty down the stretch in the game at Tompkinsville. Almost half of our shot attempts were threes, and we didn't really make a ton after that first and second quarter where we got out to a big lead. So be a good game tonight for us. Monroe County is a good team. They clearly are deserving of being here. They have a tough district. They got beat by Cumberland County 3 times, but were able to somehow make it out of that district. And even though they lost to Cumberland County in the district finals, they survived the first round game and make it here to the semifinals for the first time in a long time.
You look at some stats here on Monroe County. They average 58.6 points a game. They shoot nearly 45% from the field. They made 132 threes, about half the number that Barren County has this year. So they average about 4 threes a game. They shoot 63% of the foul line, average 33 rebounds a game. And for the Trojanettes, they average 64.4 points a game. They hold their opposition just below 40 points a game. And the Trojanettes are shooting 42.6% of the field. They've made 247 threes. That's an average of 8 per game, and shooting it at about 35%. 66.5% of the free throw line, and average 30 rebounds a game. So the Trojanettes are 30-2, Monroe County 21-9. Second game tonight, Franklin Simpson, champions of District 13 against the District 15 runners-up, Allen County Scottsville at 22-8. So you've got 3 runners-up and 2 winners and 2 runners-up in the girls' 4th Region Final 4 here tonight from Diddle Arena. Of course, the boys took place on Wednesday as they finished up, and we got the Final 4 set for the boys on Monday night. Warren Central, the tournament favorite, at 24-3, taking on the Barren County Trojans at 19-13. Warren Central beat Franklin Simpson 67-27, and Barren County in a 28-point win over Clinton County 77-49. And then on Wednesday night, Logan County lost to South Warren 57-44, and it was Monroe County over Glasgow by 2, 63-61. So it's going to be South Warren and Monroe County, and the other semifinal game on Monday night. Championship will be on Tuesday night. Of course, the 2 winners tonight here in the girls' 4th Region will play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, not 6 or 6:30. It's going to be 7. Western has a game tomorrow here at 1 o'clock, so the championship of the girls' 4th Region will be tomorrow night at 7, and we'll be on the air at 6:30 with a broadcast here tomorrow night from Diddle Arena. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll come back with the starting lineups of tonight's game as we've gone over the J&J Sales keys to the game. Lakeside Recycling brings you the starting lineups. Back in 3 minutes. This is the 4th Region Tournament presented by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Maximize your internet experience with the SCRTC Wi-Fi app. Your home network at your fingertips. Personalized settings to enhance your Wi-Fi performance. Parental control features that provide peace of mind. Set screen time limits and more. Protect your network from malware, intrusions, and virus threats. Fiber fast internet. Customer service and managed Wi-Fi solutions from SCRTC.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Welcome back to Diddle Arena. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer, Chase Landrum, about 4.5 minutes away from this tip-off of the Lady-Falcons and the Trojanettes. Game 1 of the 4th Region Girls Semifinals tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. And they're brought to you by Lakeside Recycling. First for Monroe County, under 9th year head coach Clifton Hamilton. His assistant coaches are Lauren Robinson, Lincoln Arnett, and Jordy Brooks. They'll start Sarah Thompson, number 15, a 5'10 junior, averaging 14.5 points and nearly 8 rebounds a game. Ansley Turner, number 14, a 5'7 senior, 12.3 points, 5.5 rebounds. Campbell Biggerstaff, number 5, a 5'3 junior, averaging just over 8 points a game. Talia Sheffield, number 2, 5'8 junior, 7.2 points and 4.5 rebounds. And Chloe Hawkins, number 20, a 5'7 junior, 6.5 points and 6 rebounds a game. We only go about 6 deep, and Jaylee Bartley will be the top reserve for Monroe County. Piper Lindsay, Coach of the Year in the 4th Region, 11th year at Barren County, 30-2. Assistant coaches Brent Spillman, Michael Toms, Billy Michael Dyer, and Mia Long. Number 24, Shelby Bird, a 5'8 junior, averaging 18.5 points and 5 rebounds. Mahala Burton, number 3, a 5'7 sophomore, 9.1 points, 4.1 boards a game. Addie Slagle, a 5'3 sophomore, just under 10 points a contest. And Ashley Atkinson, number 35, a 5'10 senior, 6.4 points and 4.2 rebounds a game. And Riley Wilson, a 5'10 senior, averaging 2.4 for the Trojanettes. Top reserves off the bench will be 6'2 senior Hannah Bragg, 5'4 senior Addison McFall, 5'5 freshman Layla Harris. And among the reserves for Coach Piper Lindsay here tonight. So let's take a 1-minute break. We'll come back and get ready for the tip-off. Our officials for tonight's game out of Region 3, Brad Houghton, Daniel Morris, and Austin Brown. And the officials are sponsored by Extreme Health Club and Fitness for Women. And ATM Media Solutions will have the opening tip-off brought to you by Farmers RECC. And the first quarter of action tonight sponsored by Raphael Sports Bar. Back in 1 minute. This is the 4th Region Tournament brought to you by Don Franklin by 104.7 WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy and Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Barren County Trojanettes and the Monroe County Lady-Falcons. Here are the Final Four of the Girls 4th Region Basketball Tournament. Winner gets to the championship game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock to face either Franklin, Simpson, or Allen County, Scottsville. Any final thoughts before we get this game going, Robert?
Well, it should be a good one. I think what you said is the most important thing, and that's to get off to a really good start. Even in her interview, Sarah Thompson said how nervous she was and her team was in the first game. And I don't think that necessarily goes away when you're playing a team like us, when you are a double-digit underdog and you are really nervous to come out here and participate. So I think we have to make sure we don't let them get any idea that there is an upset possible tonight. And, you know, the old adage, the longer you let them hang around, the more they believe it can happen. So getting off to a good start, it doesn't have to be as good as it was in Tompkinsville where we held them to just a bucket really early on. But ultimately, we've got to rely on each other like we have all year long and trust your teammates and pick each other up to make sure we have another game tomorrow night.
Barren County Trojanettes to our right, Monroe County Lady-Falcons to our left. If you're watching on the live stream, we're opposite of the team benches. The Lady-Falcons will be in their white uniforms with blue numbers and letters trimmed in silver. Barren County in black tonight with the Burgundy Barren County scripted across the front of their jerseys, and in burgundy and gold with the gold trim. As the official lineup being introduced here at WKU by public address announcer Scott Thompson.
We're in the away uniform tonight just simply because we were on the bottom of the bracket. It has nothing to do after your first game with district winner versus district runner-up. It's just more than anything your placement in the bracket.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Franklin Simpson will be the home team on the scoreboard in the second game, and Allen County Scottsville will be the guest team on the scoreboard. So the Trojanettes have been introduced. Shelby Bird, Mahala Burton, Addie Sligel, and Ashley Atkinson, and Riley Wilson. And for the Lady Falcons of Monroe County, it'll be Sarah Thompson, Ansley Turner, Campbell Biggerstaff, Talia Sheffield, and Chloe Hawkins.
Making a good crowd over there. I can't really see behind us a lot, but we do have a decent student section, and I feel like we're kind of encroaching over in the Franklin section and have a lot of behind us filled up. So you mentioned while we were eating dinner tonight that this should be a good crowd, and there's no inhibitants for it to be. It's an early game, great weather. You know, the rain's coming in later, semifinal game of the region. All those things should have helped us get a lot out tonight.
Yeah, and we've got Barren County Trojanet fans behind the Trojanet bench over to our right.
Kind of spread out everywhere.
Yeah. Ansley Turner from Monroe County, Barren County's and Ashley Atkinson. And here we go. It's going to be controlled by Monroe County as Sarah Thompson gives it to Turner. Turner will bring it out in the middle of the court, guarded by Shelby Bird with a bounce pass into Thompson, left elbow, dumps it down underneath. Falling down, they got rid of the basketball. Here's a three out of the corner, no good. And rebound comes off to Addie Sligel. Trojanettes move it down the floor, angling off to the right side. Here's Burton with the basketball on the right side. Getting some pressure out here from Hawkins. Sends it off the left side to Sligel. Sligel with a crossover move. Hands it off to Wilson. Wilson gets it back out to Burton, calling play number one. With 32 seconds into the contest here. Diddle Arena girls semifinals. Sligel on the left wing. Sligel looking for Atkinson. They throw it back out to Burton. As Burton will back it out of the dribble. And Hawkins is backed off of her defensively. Goes to Bird, right wing. Trying to get around her defender. Goes inside, puts it up and in.
Good smooth job that time by Shelby. Nobody really came over to double team her, and she knocked down her first shot of the night.
So Barren County on the board first at 2-0. They give it to Hawkins. Hands it off to Thompson. Thompson will hand it off to Turner now. Right side of the key. Backs it out. Will set things up for the Lady Falcons. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Barren County with a 2-0 lead. Here's Thompson, top of the key, over to Hawkins on the right wing. Hawkins looking, back out now. Here's a long three in the air that is headed out for Biggerstaff, and a rebound comes off to the Trojanettes.
Good rebound by Wilson.
Burton pushing it down the floor. Bounce pass underneath the Sligel, and she puts it in.
The name of the game tonight is push the pace. Make them get back and then match up. They didn't do that there in a quick field goal.
4-0 Trojanettes, 6:20 to go, first quarter here. Turner out front with it, looking over Coach Clifton Hamilton to get the play. Left side it goes to Hawkins. Hawkins looking, wants to dribble, wants to cut back left. It's stolen away. Here's Mahala Burton, got a 2-on-1 break. Burton feeds it off to Atkinson, but tipped away out of bounds by Hawkins. It'll stay with Barren County.
I'm not sure she would have been able to make the pass, but Ann Ashley can't drift. She's got to go to the block and give her a target to get a layup in that 2-on-1 situation.
Yep. Shelby Bird will toss it in for Barren County, left to the bucket. Now going to have to hurry. Floats it out deep here to Sligel. Sligel trying to make a move on her defender, drives it down right side of the lane, flipped it up, but had it blocked out of bounds, and thought there might have been a foul there, but no whistle, so Trojanettes will keep the ball underneath.
Not that it will happen, but we just have to expect tonight that there's going to be a lot of contact that isn't called and not really complain about it, just play through it.
Yep. Oh, what a move by Slagle. She was cutting back right, then cut back left, took it up and in.
I said something the other day that I think she's a kid you can just look at her and say, you got to play better, we need you, and tonight she started off really well.
Turner driving and puts up the shot, short, rebound Atkinson. Atkinson gets rid of the basketball to Burton. Burton into the front court with it for the Trojanettes. Now sends it left side to Slagle. Fakes the three. Wanting to drive, can't. Hands it off to Bird. Bird steps back, shoots the three ball. Good!
That's what she's going to get all night. We're 4 of 4, and Monroe County needs a timeout, Jay. The start that you've asked for has come to fruition just over 2.5 minutes into this basketball game.
And Shelby Bird's three. Riley Dental Group three-point shot here to extend the lead 9-0. 5:23 to play here in the first quarter in the semifinals of the girls' 4th region tournament.
And it's not just that. Bird and Slager are the only two people that have scored, but, we're getting contributions on the defensive end. They've shot 2 really tough threes, and then that drive that wasn't anything for them, and we got rebounds every time. They have no rebounds on the stat sheet yet because we've done a good job really cleaning it up, and they're crashing. It's not like they're just conceding the rebound. So we've got to continue to do that and make everything tough on them, because this is a team, too, that's not going to go away. They're not going to quit. They don't have that in their DNA.
Monroe County's basketball out of the timeout. Barren County leading 9-0. Ansley Turner with it for the Lady-Falcons. Ooh, almost picked up the pivot foot. Gives it off to Thompson. Now Thompson trying to make a move on Atkinson. Hands it off and always stolen away. Good defense for the Trojanettes. Here comes Slagle. Slagle out of the right wing now. Needing some help. Bounces it off to Shelby Bird. Got Turner guarding her. We played 3 minutes of this first quarter. Barren County out to a 9-0 lead. Here's Burton with it out front. Burton lobs it in there to Atkinson to the right elbow. Turns, looks, wants to hand it off, but turns back left. Fires up a 15-footer that is no good. And the rebound comes off to Monroe County Sheffield. They send it down to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff out to Hawkins. Fakes, drives to the basket. Going to be a foul called out of the floor. She made the bucket, but the foul was out of the floor. Riley Wilson is going to be her first foul of the basketball game against the Trojanettes. 4:35 to go first quarter. Barren County 9, Monroe County 0. As they get it out to Hawkins. Hawkins trying to work inside. There goes the basket underneath. Missed the layup. And Atkinson has the rebound for the Trojanettes. A heave up to the left side as Slagle driving to the bucket. Puts it up and in.
I think that is something that she's drastically improved at, is just putting her head down and going to the bucket and getting layups. Her 3rd bucket of the night.
Here's Turner, top of the key with it for Monroe County. 11-0, Barren County. Comes back out to Turner from Biggerstaff. She wants to make a move on Bird. Bounce pass in the corner to Hawkins. Hawkins trying to cut back left. Loose ball on the floor as Wilson had a lot to do with that. Turnover. Here come the Trojanettes on the run. And slowing it up is Atkinson now, waiting for Bird. She's got it. Out top with it. Now Bird sends it off to Slagle. Slagle guarded out there by Biggerstaff. Now dribbles, top of the key, trying to make a move. Dishes it off to Wilson. Wilson on the dribble with the left hand. Throws it off to Atkinson. Atkinson will send it back out to Burton. Now Burton out between the circles here for the Trojanettes. Right side it goes to Bird in the wing. Bird looking, still looking. Now puts down the dribble. Drives it into the paint. Throws up the shot, and it comes off. Rebound taken by Sheffield from Monroe County. Sends it down the floor, and it's going to be too much on that pass to Biggerstaff that goes out of bounds. And Barren County is going to bring Hannah Bragg into the lineup, a 6'2 senior for Riley Wilson. And a couple of substitutions from Monroe County coming in with Jaylee Bartley, a 5'3 junior, averages 5.3 points a game, and Anna Kate Harlan, a 5'10 8th grader that averages 2.3. Barren County's basketball, 11-0 the score, 3:17 to go here in the opening quarter of this first semifinal game of the girls' 4th region tournament. It's Burton, sends it off left side to Atkinson. Atkinson puts down the dribble, throws it back right over to Bragg. Bragg is covered up by Thompson. Now needs some help here. She's picked up her dribble, throws it back out to Burton. You got Turner guarding Burton. She wants to drive on her, throws it off to Bragg on the right side. Out it comes to Addison McFall, who's checked in the lineup now for Barren County. McFall can't make a move, gives it back out to Bragg. Crossover move, hands it back off to McFall. Long range right. McFall dumps it in there to Atkinson. Underneath the Bragg, she put it up, no good, but a foul.
And that's it. Getting ready to say our bigs are roaming a little too much, and that means they're too far out on the floor. But that time we got Hannah back on the block. We're able to create and get her and attempt some free throws.
The foul was on Thompson, her first. And Bragg's free throw is good. Hannah Bragg, about a 61.5% foul shooter on the year, makes the first Matt London Kentucky Farm Bureau free throw to make it 12-0. And Bragg puts it up and got them both. 13-0 Trojanettes. 2:38 to go here in the opening quarter. As we got Bartley handling the point now for the Monroe County Lady-Falcons. She's guarded by Slagle. Off to the right side, hands it off to Turner. Turner off the screen, wants to drive to the basket, puts it up, it is good.
Can't let her do that. We got two people committed out there on defense and no help.
13-2 the score. Slagle stepping back, top of the key, picks up her dribble, needs somewhere to go, comes back out to Burton. 2:10 to go here in the first. Burton wants to make a move on Turner, trying to shake her off, hands it back off to Slagle coming by. Ball gets knocked away, turnover here. There's a double dribble. Double dribble, stolen back by Burton though. They didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Burton gives it back out now. It's McFall up the baseline. She's cut off, throws it to Bragg. Now Bragg, right side of the lane, works against Thompson, and she lost it out of bounds.
Again, our guards have to go get the ball. Bigs don't need to be handling it 20 feet from the bucket. Instead, you put them in an awkward situation, and that's not necessarily Hannah's fault, even though the turnover will go down for her. We give her there in a bad spot and got to go get it. Second turnover of the night compared to 5 for Monroe County. 1:30 to go in the first.
It's Ansley Turner with the basketball for the Lady Falcons, dribbling left, now going back right. Picks up her dribble, top of the key. Gives it to Bartley. Bartley now looking. Bartley against Slagle. And now gets it out to Thompson. Thompson dumps it inside there. And maybe to walk there. Here's a three in the air by Harlan, and she knocks it down.
Back-to-back field goals for them, and that was a walk for sure, but got away with it, and an 8-point lead down for the Trojans.
13-5. It was a 13-0 lead to start. Addison McFall in the corner. They give it to Slagle. Slagle trying to make a spin move, can't. Picks up her dribble, comes back out to Bird. 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Oh, a dangerous pass knocked away. I'm not sure if she was going to try to go to Burton with it or not. Here comes Turner trying to drive, and a whistle. Going to be a block on Shelby Bird. Her first, team second.
She thought that Mihaela was going to curl, and so she was leading her into that curl cut, but Mihaela got held up around the screen. That gives us a turnover.
Turner's a 54% foul shooter on the year for Monroe County. First is good, though.
6 straight. Chance to make it 7 straight and cut into our 13-0 lead.
Thompson checking out for Monroe County. Got Hawkins back in. And Layla Harris is checked into the Trojanette lineup, a 5'5 freshman. Turner for his second free throw shot of the way and got them both. And they've scored 7 straight after Barren had scored 13 straight. 13-7.
Offense is just not clicking right now. We started well, but we are stalled.
Yep. McFall hands it off to Harris. Harris getting pressure out here. Gives it to Bird. Goes left side to Burton. Burton wants to make a move on her defender, which is Bartley. Can't cut her off. And now trying to work underneath the basket. Stepped on the in line.
Yeah, just forced it for some reason. She did not pull it back out. And again, Hannah's floating here. It looks like we're just out of spots more than anything. And we're not getting shots. We're not getting spotted up for threes. We're not having a whole lot of looks. And so 30 seconds left to go. Our last 3 trips, we've turned it over.
25 seconds to play. Monroe County with the basketball. Trojanettes 13, Lady Falcons 7. Turner gives it to Bartley on the right side, guarded by Harris. Now Bartley putting down the dribble, cutting back to the right side, hands it off to Turner. Now Turner out top with it. Down to 8, down to 7. She's going to drive against Bird, goes under, throws it up, blocked out of bounds with 3.3.
It's a risk. Shelby survived because that could have been her second foul right there. Is just a few seconds left on the quarter.
And Turner, right side of the basket, will inbound the ball for Monroe County. Comes into Thompson. Thompson gives it back to Turner. Turner driving in, throwing it back. It's too late to get a shot off. So we have played one. It's Barren County 13, Monroe County 7. We'll return in 1 minute. This is the 4th Region Tournament brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds.
Barren County's basketball as we start the second period. Is Addie Slagle top of the key, trying to drive at her defender, goes to the basket, put it up, got it blocked. And underneath, Slagle comes up with it. Burton for three. In and out. That went halfway down. Slagle underneath, puts it up and in.
We got 3 looks at it right there. We only shot 7 field goal attempts in the whole first quarter. So the number that has to go up for us to be successful offensively.
And it's 15-7. Barren County with an 8-point lead. They started the game with a 13-0 run. As they give it out to Turner. And a foul from behind on Hannah Bragg as she fouls Chloe Hawkins. Bragg's first personal, #1 of the second quarter.
The way this game's going, they're calling the obvious ones away from the bucket, but they're not calling the hacks and the harms underneath.
Yeah. It comes out to Turner, top of the circle. Turner on the dribble, trying to drive left, gives to Hawkins in a bounce pass. Comes back out now to Sheffield. Sheffield works it, gives it back to the left side. It's Turner. Now Turner backs away the dribble. Turner getting the screen from Hawkins, dribbles left, can't go anywhere. Gives it off to Sheffield. And now she's working to the left side, gives it back to Turner, top of the circle. Turner trying to make a move down the lane, puts it up and in.
There's no excuse that she just blew by 3 of our girls.
Quickly down to 4, Shelby Bird throws it down into Bragg, put it up partially blocked. Yeah. Here comes Monroe County back the other way, 15-9. Trojanettes lead it by just 6. 6:40 to play in the first half. Hawkins, top of the key 3.
Wow.
Misses everything, goes out of bounds.
Say no, I thought it was blocked.
I didn't see it, but
maybe
that's what Coach Clifton Hamilton was thinking over there.
Maybe she just had to put a little extra height on it.
Big arch on it there. Trojanettes, 15, Monroe County 9. Here's Burton, left side, Shelby Bird. Shelby Bird trying to go back door, but couldn't get anything going there. Bird now picks up her dribble, goes back left side, bounce pass to Slagle. Slagle trying to make a move on her defender. Can't shake off Sheffield. Or bigger staff, that is. Here's Atkinson with a crossover, drives against her defender, scoops it up, rolled it off the back of the rim, but a foul on Monroe County. It will send Ann Ashley Atkinson to the free throw line. The foul is on Sheffield, her first. And it's the first foul of the second quarter. Not a whole lot of fouls called. A lot of hacking going on. Here's Atkinson, first of 2 on the way. No good, rattled out.
The only offense that we're really getting right now is just kind of a 5-out spread and take somebody off the dribble when you get a mismatch you like. And we started 3 out of our, we made 3 out of our first 4, or 4 out of our first 5, and since then we've kind of gone cold.
Yep. Atkinson does make the second of the 2 on a Matt London KFB free throw. It is 16-10, Barren County. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Turner with the basketball for Monroe. Gives it to Sheffield. Sheffield out to Thompson. Back right side over to Turner. Feeds it down low. Working over Burton. The shot goes up. It's no good. Crashing the board is Ann Ashley Atkinson. Up to Shelby Bird. Shelby Bird breaks to the middle of the floor. Gives it to Burton. Now Burton will set it up. Burton goes right side with it to Bird. Long range right. Got Turner defending her. Now Bird trying to make a move. Goes left side with it. Wilson out of the corner. The shot is no good. Ball slapped out of bounds by Barren.
Shot selection could be better. I think that's the best way that Piper will sum it up at halftime. And I do think they have done a good job pressuring us, and they're pushing us out to make us initiate our offense early.
Going to have a jump ball, but possession goes back to Monroe as Burton reached in to tie it up. And so the Lady-Falcons will have it here out of the side next to the Barren County bench as they get it out to Bartley. Bartley, bounce pass into Thompson. Thompson now turning around, pivoting around, dribbling, trying to go inside. She may have got away with a walk there. In trouble with it, finally hands it off to Hawkins going under, puts it up and in and a foul.
Hawkins averages 6.5, but she's kind of been a little bigger tonight than that. And one opportunity here, but she's also causing us to have to bring a kind of a rim protector out on the floor, and it gives them those driving lanes without easy help.
Hawkins misses the free throw. Long rebound comes off to Burton. Trojanettes 3 minutes into the second quarter with a 16-11 lead. McFall driving, dribbled it off her foot.
3 points this quarter, 3 points.
Here comes Turner racing into the front court, weaves through traffic. Now stops and gives it off to Hawkins. Hawkins giving it off to Thompson now. Thompson working inside the paint, throws it back out to Hawkins. They'll give it out to Turner now. And now Turner, top of the key. Bounce pass, Thompson, right elbow. Gives it off now to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff hands it off to Hawkins, bounced off her chest, and Slagle has it for the Trojanettes. Slagle driving, going up over Turner and puts it in.
The 3-on-1 in Monroe's favor, and we're going to take a timeout. This is not a bad timeout here by Piper off the Monroe County turnover that gets it back to 7. I think she wants to maybe throw a little different defensive look at them almost halfway through this quarter.
4:17 to go, second quarter. This timeout is brought to you by the People's Bank. Trojanettes 18, Monroe County 11. Trojanettes jumped out to a 13-0 lead and been outscored 11-5 since that time.
Monroe County didn't score their first field goal to 2:25 to go in the whole first quarter. So, we jumped out big, and they've done a really good job since then hanging in there and making it tough on us to score, but also they are operating their offense in a very small space. A lot of handoffs, a lot of drives, a lot of kind of not really set screens, but they're just rubbing off of those teammates and making it really hard for us to help. Communication needs to increase on this defensive end.
Yep. Monroe County with the basketball. Turner has it out front. Bounce pass right, stolen away by McFall. McFall heading to the basket, will put it up, get it blocked out of bounds. They're not going to call any fouls on layups. They're just not going to do it.
And at this point in the year, if you are a halfway decent coach and you scout it all, you got to know everybody's inbounds plays.
Yeah. As they get it in underneath the Bird, and she puts it up and in to the left-hand side.
And we get an easy inbounds play.
Yeah. 20-11. Barren County with a 9-point lead. 3:54 to go, first half. Turner hands it off to Hawkins. Hawkins now turns in the lane, throws it off, knocked away by McFall, but taken by Thompson, drives under, has shot blocked, down to the floor. I think Thompson was out of bounds.
Yeah, she was. She caught it laying on the end line. So we'll give that a shot, and I guess an offensive rebound and a turnover is how you have to put that.
Yep, Sheffield checks back into the Monroe County lineup. 3:42 to go here in the first half, 20-11. Barren County with the lead. Mahala Burton with the ball for the Trojanettes, off to Slagle on the left side. Slagle trying to make a move at her defender, can't, gets cut off. Out it comes to Atkinson. Atkinson dribbles with the left hand, looking back to the right side, gives to Slagle. 3, if it goes, yes!
Big three. That's only the third three that we've attempted, and Clifton Hamilton wants a full timeout. I was just getting ready to say we haven't even had a lot of 3 looks, and Eddie comes, spots one up, ready to shoot, knocks it down.
How about 13 for Addie Slagle after that Riley Diddle Group 3-point shot. 3:23 to go in the first half. Barren County 23, Monroe County 11, back in 30 seconds. This is the 4th Region Tournament brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sport.
Road in Glasgow.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Award. So make sure to stick around for those.
Back to action, 3:20 to go here in the first half, 23-11. Barren County leading Monroe County, almost back matching that largest lead, starting the game at 13-0. As they give it knocked away by Atkinson in the hands of Shelby Bird. Bird trying to weave through traffic. Stops top of the key, gives to McFall, back out to Burton. Now Burton goes right side with it to Atkinson. Atkinson getting pressure out here from Sheffield. Leaves it with Slagle. Slagle, who hit the three a while ago. Thompson's guarding her. And now we'll leave it back out to McFall. McFall driving a baseline, goes under, puts it up and in. It's going to come off of there. Yeah. McFall getting the basket, 25-11, Trojanettes.
She turned it over the last time she drove, but that time more under control, and that's a good adjustment from her. They're running hard at her to knock that three down, so she drove right by them.
And almost stolen away by Slagle. Got to watch the reach. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson trying to make a move on Atkinson. Spinning in the lane. Bounces it back out to Sheffield. Sheffield back to Thompson. Got away with a walk just then. Here's Hawkins wanting to drive against Burton. Backtracks in. She walked again. No call. Goes back right side. Bartley with a long three. It's no good. Rebound to Shelby Bird for the Trojanettes. Outlet pass McFall to the right side. McFall stops and looks and feeds it back off to Bird. Bird halfway to the corner. Out it comes to Burton. Burton driving to the basket. Nobody stops her. Puts it in.
And this is what I'm kind of talking about a little bit. If we force the pace, Monroe's a little tired as they were all literally just kind of standing up and watching. Nobody even challenged that layup.
And now it's the largest lead for Barren County at 27-11. Coming off a screen. Jumper by Harlan is no good. Rebound. Hawkins back up. No. Rebounded there by Atkinson. Trojanettes have it coming the other way. Here's Slagle with it down the left side. Breaks to the middle. Pulls up. Gives it to Bird. Bird fakes. Drives. Trying to go under with a shot. Missed the shot. Looked like it might have been a foul there, but
I'm glad they didn't call it.
And a steal. Well, McFall had it for a moment. Couldn't pull it in. Here's Bartley with it in front court for Monroe County. Minute 22 to go in the first half. Bartley picks up her dribble. Trying to pivot around. Needing some help. Feeds it off to Thompson. Thompson goes under. Puts it up and in, and a foul.
McFall really tried hard to get there to get a charge, but she didn't get hit where she needed to and just kind of spun around. That's their second and one opportunity of the first half.
Turner and Biggerstaff check back into the Monroe County lineup. Harlan and Bartley go out.
Nobody in foul trouble for us, is that right?
No. 5 different players with one apiece. Thompson 61.5 from the line. The shot goes up and in for a three-point play. 27-14, Barren County. As Atkinson inbounds to Burton. 1:15 left in the half.
Last part of this half, we've gone with more of a 5-guard lineup. I think that matches up well with them.
Yeah. Burton with it, works against Hawkins, dribbles off the right side, cut off, back out to Bird. Bird looking back for Burton, and now goes left side with it. It's Slagle, back behind the arc, top of the key. McFall with a three. Bingo!
All right, 2 threes this quarter for the Trojanettes.
Riley double group three, Addison McFall, 30-14, Barren County. 45 seconds. And wow, that's... Oh, they're going to call a block on Shelby Bird. Oh, my gosh.
Barren County foul on 24, Shelby Bird for the second and fourth.
I don't agree with that one.
I almost made the comment that I'd get Shelby out for this last minute just because of her having one, not wanting her to get 2. We didn't do that, and now she will have her second foul, and that was a tough one. Piper doesn't say much to officials, but it's worth just a comment there.
Yeah. Comes into Hawkins in the corner for Monroe County. Out top to Thompson. Thompson's going to drive, or tried to, against Bragg there. 38 seconds to go. Feeds it in the middle. There's Turner. Throws it up against the glass. No. Bragg ripping it away. Gives it off to McFall. 30 seconds left in the half. McFall sends it off to Burton out front. 25 seconds to play. Barren County up by 16. Burton on the dribble. Try to call the play. Hawkins backing off of her just a little bit. Down to 17 seconds to go. Burton down to 14. They got it spread out here. Now Burton trying to make her move to the right side. A double screen on the right side. Got bumped. Burton trying to go through traffic. Baseline shot won't go. Rebound comes off to Thompson. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Here is Turner throwing it up at the horn. It's not going to count if it goes in. That ends the first half. It's Barren County 30, Monroe County 14. Let's go to Chase Landrum, who has Coach Piper Lindsay. Or I thought he did anyway.
I got Coach Lindsay with us. Coach, it's been a game of runs in the first half. You all got a 13-0 run to start, and they battled back.
Yeah, they did. You know, we just got to do a better job of just when they do make that run, stop them early, and then make sure to make one of our own. I feel like we kind of changed the way after they called that timeout.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
All right, thank you.
Jay?
All right, thanks, Chase. Our coaches' interviews are brought to you by Gray Rock Construction. We'll come back with our halftime report, brought to you by SCRTC in 2 minutes as you're following the 4th Region Tournament, brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939. SCRTC Connect is the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Welcome home to reliable internet from SCRTC, your fiber optic provider. Create a tailored environment that allows you to take control of your Wi-Fi. Simple and intuitive features to keep your Wi-Fi network safe and at peak performance. Sign up for SCRTC Fiber Fast Internet today and download the ultimate Wi-Fi experience to take control of your internet. SCRTC Connect.
When trying
halftime here at Diddle Arena, Jay Turner with Robert Bauer, Chase Landrum, our courtside reporter tonight. Trojanettes 30, Monroe County 14. This is our halftime report brought to you by SCRTC as the Trojanettes outscored Monroe County 17-7 in the CRS Construction second quarter. Looking at some halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's, Monroe County was 5 of 17 from the field in that first half for 29.4%. They had 1 of 5 from 3, 3 of 4 free throws, had 8 rebounds and 8 turnovers in the first half for Monroe County. Sarah Thompson had 3 points. Ansley Turner had 6. 2 for Chloe Hawkins and a 3-pointer for Anna Kate Harlan. Campbell Biggerstaff and Talia Sheffield, who are the top 3-point shooters, have gone scoreless here in this basketball game. Biggerstaff has only taken 1 shot, and Sheffield's also only taken 2 shots. So 3 shots between them and 2 shots from 3-point range, and did not make either one. Barren County 12 of 22 in the field the first half, 54.5%. They were 3 for 4 from behind the arc, 3 of 4 from the foul line, and they've out-rebounded Monroe County 15-8. 4 of those are offensive rebounds. They have 7 assists. Barren County with 5 turnovers in the first half and 7 steals. And look at the scoring for Barren County. Shelby Bird has 7. 2 points from Mahala Burton. Addie Slagles had the big half with 13 points, 6 of 8 for the field, has 3 rebounds and 2 assists, 1 point for Ann Ashley Atkinson, 2 free throws from Hannah Bragg, a 3 and a 2 from Addison McFall for 5 points in the ball game. So a good half here for the Trojanettes. They pulled away to a 13-0 start. Monroe County cut it to within 6, or maybe 5. I think it might have been 5, 16-11. And now the Trojanettes finished that 17-7 run to end the second quarter.
Yeah, the biggest run, obviously, the 13-0 run to start the game, and that did what you asked for, and that was to get us off to a great start. They tried to come back on us with a 7-0 run of their own, but at the same time, we kind of answered, and I think we settled in. We'll have to play with Shelby with 2 fouls a little bit, but she'll be able to go back in and have 3 to go the rest of the way. So she can always be switched off of Turner, but she's done a really good job guarding her. She's 2 of 5, does have 6 points. But I think, arguably the 2 players of the first half, offensively, it's clearly Slagle, 6 of 8 from the floor, 2 assists, 13 points. And, I said that she has to play better, and I think she's a kid that you can tell her that, and she will, because she's going to answer the challenge. But also she knows that we need her. And the second player is Ann Ashley. She's got 4 rebounds, 2 assists, but more importantly, on the defensive end, Thompson only has 3 points. So she's held Thompson, their leading scorer, to just 3 points all half, and has done a fantastic job getting in there, getting rebounds, ripping it away, and also in a very physical game, really matched up with Thompson and held her to where we need her to be, just a bucket there in the first half. And that was really a switch on a screen that she didn't have a ton to do with. So great defensive first half and great answer to the run, and we've got to continue to build on a 16-point halftime lead, just making sure we don't get in a fog like we did offensively there, where they really pushed us out from the rim, and our counter with the 5 guards is really what helped us do that.
Yeah. Chase Lander was going to talk with Monroe County head basketball coach Clifton Hamilton as soon as he comes out of the court. And in the third region tonight at Owensboro Sports Center, semifinals, Edmondson County taking on Owensboro Catholic, and Meade County against Davies County. In the fifth region tonight at Central Hardin, it's Bardstown Bethlehem against Campbellsville, and Taylor County against Elizabethtown. Of course, the winner of the fourth region will play the winner of the sixth region next Thursday at 10 a.m. Central Time in Rupp Arena in Lexington, and the girls' Sweet 16 as they will play the winner of the sixth region. That's Bullitt East and Louisville Pleasure Ridge Park.
Yep, that's who's in the finals.
And they're not. Are they playing tonight? Or is that tomorrow?
I'll find out.
I can't remember.
But I think both teams kind of a little bit of a surprise to be there in the sixth region.
Yeah, so we're waiting for Coach Clifton Hamilton to make it out of the locker room. The team is already back on the court for the Lady-Falcons. Trojanettes are still in the locker room, haven't come out yet. We've got about 3 minutes before we get this second half underway. I want to remind you, our online video highlight reels by Will Perkins throughout the entire week on every game. Check those out. Lindsey Wilson University sponsoring those online video highlight reels that you can check out on our social media pages. And Edmondson County trailing Owensboro Catholic 52-36 in that first semifinal game up at the Owensboro Sports Center and in Region 3. So he's been in there quite a while with his assistant coaches, Coach Clifton Hamilton, as we're down to 2 minutes here before we get this second half underway. And we'll see if Chase can give us the thumbs up, if he's ready to come on out. So Coach Clifton Hamilton, well, let's get him right now if we can.
Hey, Coach, game of runs in the first half. You trailed by 16 at half. What was the message in the locker room?
The message is we got to play better. We know we're a much better team than what we put on the floor, and the mistakes we're making are not something huge. They're the small things that we've been working on. We got to execute better.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
All right, our coaches' comments are brought to you by Gray Rock Construction. Let's take a 1 minute break. We'll come back with the second half. Third quarter brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. It's Barren County 30, Monroe County 14. Back in 1 minute here on WCLU Sports.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
At Don Franklin, we're
Bardstown Bethlehem defeats Campbellsville 63-45. So it'll be Bethlehem and the winner of Taylor County, Elizabethtown for the 5th region title. Taylor County is the favorite there. Bardstown Bethlehem's been playing quite well though here as of late.
Yeah, Bethlehem, it was an even game, and they used a huge third quarter to go out and get about a 17-point lead and just kind of blew them away. Interesting matchup, and the other one was the old E-Town coach is now the Taylor County coach playing them in the semifinals, and I think actually he's still employed by E-Town, so that's kind of an interesting matchup in the second game.
10th region, George Rogers Clark defeated Mason County tonight 101-37. They are the number 1 ranked team in the state of Kentucky. And whoever the 4th region plays against the 6th, if 4th were to beat the 6th, they would have to probably play George Rogers Clark in the second round.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready. That was score updates brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. Trojanettes with the ball, leading by 16 over Monroe County. Here's Slagle with it out front, bounces it out to Burton. Burton directing traffic here. She's got a bigger staff, and here's a steal. Here goes Turner all the way to the bucket. She'll lay it up and in.
Just shot the passing lane, didn't she? I kind of put my head down and didn't look at that.
I wasn't
all of a
looking
sudden
either.
She got the ball and just raced the other way.
Yeah, 30-14. Or 30-16 now, sorry. And they work it into Atkinson, gives it to Bird. Bird trying to penetrate with a spin move. Goes under, puts it up and in.
And for some reason, Thompson literally just backed off of Shelby instead of walling up against her.
Yeah. And it's now 32-16. Here's a 3 out of the right corner, no good. Rebound, Hawkins, lost it out of bounds. And Monroe County will get it back.
She's the one that left it out of bounds. That score's
That's
not
what
right.
I thought. The scoreboard's not right. Should be 32-16, but nobody is questioning it from Monroe County. Here's Thompson, gives it back to the right side. Is Hawkins. Hawkins works it into the paint, bounces off in the left corner there to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff circles around, and we're going to have a moving screen as Slagle went to the deck. It's going to be charged to Hawkins. Barren County's basketball, full court pressure here. 1-2-1-1 by Monroe County.
The old diamond press.
Yep.
We should be very familiar with this.
Yep. Comes into Slagle. Slagle's going to look at a trap here. Floats it up court now to Burton. Burton here on the left side of the floor. They've corrected the score now. It's 32-16. Wilson right corner with it. Gives it out now to Bird. Bird trying to penetrate down the lane. Kicks it off in the corner. Atkinson with a 3. It's in and out. Ball tapped out. Comes to Thompson. Thompson with it for Monroe County. On the dribble. Angles off left. Gives it out there to Sheffield. Sheffield now gives to Hawkins. Hawkins in the circle. Hawkins turns. Gives it back to Sheffield. Sheffield's going to drive. Shoots over Wilson. The shot no good. Slagle with a rebound. And the Trojanettes run it the other way. A one-hand pass up to Burton to the right side. Now Burton gets it out to Bird. Bird trying to penetrate against Hawkins. Almost fell down with the ball. Gets tapped away, but caught by Slagle right in front of Barren County's bench. Slagle, as Turner putting the pressure on her out there. Steps back, shoots the 3, and it's no good.
A little too excited there.
Yep, coming off with it is Thompson. Thompson angles off right, leaves it with Turner. 2 minutes into the third quarter here. Barren County up 32-16. Turner getting a screen from Hawkins. Nothing happens there as she comes back out with it. Turner, bounce pass, left elbow to Hawkins. Hawkins looking. It is Sheffield. Sheffield back to Hawkins, lost the handle. Turner there to grab it. And now Turner, with 5:40 to go here in the third quarter with the basketball, gives it over to Thompson to the right side. Thompson now looking, fires it off in the left corner. It's Turner driving to the bucket, and a foul on Slagle. Grabbed her before she could get there.
And I think we have switched Shelby off of Turner because of the potential for foul trouble.
Yeah.
They've also switched Turner off of Shelby and guarding Slagle now. So a little easier matchup for Shelby to score.
Right. It comes out now to Thompson. Thompson gets a screen, drives in against Wilson, and it's deflected or blocked there. And then falling down was Hawkins. Slagle's got it for the Trojanettes. Got a 5-on-4. Bird with it inside the paint, out to Slagle, and she walked.
First walk they called all night. There's been 37 of them.
Yeah.
That was a walk. I'm not going to disagree.
That didn't really look like a walk.
She kind of took off with both feet before she put it down, maybe.
Anyway, it's Monroe County's basketball. 5:15 to go, third quarter.
Now we got Burton on Turner, so we're just going to throw a bunch of different people at her here this quarter.
Hawkins left elbow with it for Monroe. Turns, fires it off to Thompson for a three. It is off high. Bird pulls down the rebound for the Trojanettes. Bird on the dribble, stops, feeds it off to McFall, who's back in the court. Gives it to Burton. Burton finds an opening. Now throws it in the corner to Wilson. Goes up the baseline, gets cut off. Goes back in the corner to Burton, right-hand side. As she was guarded there by Biggerstaff. Now brings it back out. Goes left side with it to Bird. Got Turner on her. Fires it down into Atkinson. Missing the shot. And it is going to be Wilson. Fired it up. No good. And rebound put back up and in for Burton, and a foul.
Three looks at it there. It really just fell in our lap on a couple of them, and we were able to finally get it up and in.
Number 2 on Chloe Hawkins, and timeout by Monroe County.
Timeout Monroe County, a 30-second timeout.
And I think her score, I thought he's going to sleep over there because he's missed a couple of baskets that should have went up there, and he finally put it up there. It's 34-16. Barren County with 4:34 to go here in the third period. Was that a full or a 30? I didn't see the signal from the official.
It's a 30.
We'll keep it right here. Coming up next, we've got Franklin Simpson and Allen County Scottsville.
Should be a really good game. There's a lot of matchups there to watch, and obviously Morris, who set the region scoring record, single game region scoring record. That was Monday night, right? Will be back in action.
Yep.
Both teams that won and will play in the second game had a really a scare. One went to overtime, and the other one spotted Cumberland 20 points, or Cumberland spotted Allen 20 points, and they almost came back and beat them. Had some opportunities, just didn't get the breaks down the stretch.
And Mahela Burton had a line to a chance at a three-point play, puts it up, missed it. Rebound. Well, Bragg had it for a moment, and it's last touch by Sheffield. And so the Trojanettes will have it underneath with a chance to extend this lead to 20 or maybe 21 on a three-point shot. And Burton having some trouble trying to find Bragg. They give it in the corner to Atkinson. Atkinson trying to dribble, throws it out top to Burton. Now Burton on the dribble, hands it off to Shelby Bird. Shelby Bird, top of the key against Hawkins. Fires it down into Atkinson in a crowd, puts it up and in.
Same play, just a little curl screen over to the left side, and better job under control off 2 feet.
Trojanettes up by 20, 36-16. 4:10 left, third quarter. They give it out to Turner. Now Turner looking left, and in the corner with it is Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff drives into the paint, had it smacked out of her hands, goes chasing it down, and brings it back out, hands it off to Thompson on a bounce pass. Over it goes to Hawkins, cross-court pass back left side. That was a walk. Sheffield, spin move, shot up over the rim. Taken by Burton. Burton ahead, up to Bird. Right side, in the corner to Atkinson. Atkinson trying to drive baseline, cut up by Thompson, going for the steal there, but goes back out to Bird. Bird trying to find some, shoots double team, gives to Burton, goes down the lane, goes under, flips it up and in.
Nice job putting some English off the glass.
And it's 38-16, Barren County. Turner with the basketball. Down to 3:23 to play here in the third quarter. Monroe County only one bucket here in this second half. They go into Hawkins, swiped away by Bragg, but taken back by Hawkins. She gives it to Turner now. Turner around the top of the horn. Turner kicks it out around the perimeter. It goes now to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff over to Thompson on the right side. Thompson gives it back out to Turner. Turner, the only senior on this Monroe County basketball team this year. Everybody else will be back next year for Coach Clifton Hamilton. Here's Hawkins, fires it across, and now Turner for three. It's no good. And a rebound chase down. Thompson got it. Thompson drives it into the paint, throws it off in the corner. Coming out with it there is Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff trying to get an opening here for a three, but can't do it. Here's Thompson. Thompson working into the paint, backtracking into Atkinson. Back out it comes to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff trying to make a move on McFall. Loses the handle, and it goes out of bounds. They say McFall touched it last. Jaylee Barley coming back in from Monroe County, and Addie Slagle for Barren. She's been out for a little while, getting a break. And Monroe County's basketball comes out to Hawkins on the right wing. Hawkins goes left side with it to Sheffield. Ball gets knocked away. Bragg has it for the Barren County Trojanettes. Bragg holding up, giving it off the right side. Bird throws it off underneath. McFall puts it up there. Oh, it came off. It was all over the rim.
Rushed it.
Yep. And here comes Bartley with it in front court, left-hand side. Reverses back right, gives to Thompson. Thompson in the corner. Hawkins will pull the trigger for three, and it's no good. Rebound off to McFall for the Trojanettes. McFall gets rid of it over to Atkinson. Head up the left side. Slagle driving to the basket. Spins. Had it knocked loose. Got it back, though, and then gets fouled as she gets to the floor. And Monroe County foul will be on Sheffield. 3 fouls on Monroe County here in the third quarter with 1:57 to play. Barren County's basketball underneath. As Bird lobs it out to Slagle. Slagle trying to make a move on Bartley. Dribbles across the lane. McFall with a three. Bounces off.
Feet falling backwards there. Couldn't step into it, so it was short.
Monroe County the other way. Turner going up with a floater. Got it.
It's their second bucket of the quarter. Comes with 1.5 left in it.
And she's made both of them. 38-18. Bragg in the right corner with it for Barren. Out to McFall. Now McFall looking. Brings it back out with 1:25. Gives it out front to Shelby Bird. Back right side is Slagle.
Don't have to be in a hurry, do we?
No, I wouldn't think so. You're up 20 points here. 1:13 to go in the third. Bird trying to drive with it.
Pick it up.
Gonna have to do something with it here. Throws it back out to McFall. McFall trying to drive around a defender and lost it out of bounds. Got bumped by Turner, but no call.
Just checked out of bounds. I mean, you can't. That's what I hate about writing turnovers down when you just get cross-body checked. That would have counted as a tackle in a football game. But the way it goes.
Down to a minute to play in the third. Barren County's just scored 8 points.
Yeah,
Monroe County has scored 4.
Our offense hasn't been diabolical tonight by any means.
Turner almost walked with it there. Comes out to Hawkins. Hawkins looking inside. Goes back over to Bartley. Bartley the right side. Back to Hawkins. Top of the key. Fires it underneath to Thompson, and she puts it in.
Yeah, lost track of her there. She pushed Ann Ashley up the lane, and she couldn't regain her balance.
Shelby Bird trying to work it inside the paint. Throws up the shot. Got it. And a foul.
Had to call that one. Came down on top of her there, and Shelby had enough hang time to power through it.
First foul on Ansley Turner. That'll be 4 on Monroe County here in this quarter. Bird at the line. Chance at a three-point play. Puts it in. From Ant London, KFB free throw.
Yeah, we're not going to get close to our, what are we up to now, 64.4? But yeah, sometimes that number doesn't matter as much as the other number, and our defense is pretty good, allowing now up to 40 we're allowing a game.
Harlan is checked back into the Monroe County lineup. Turner trying to drive on Harris, and she loses. Oh, they're going to say Harris. She didn't even touch it. Did not touch the ball.
And all we can do is kind of giggle about it,
I guess. 19.4. Turner gets it in the corner. Thompson walked with it, trying to get it to her, and here's Turner's jumper, no good. Got her on a rebound, and now throws it back out, and Bartley did walk with it. 10.3 to go. Barren County up by 21, 41-20.
Going to press this here. Just a man press. We just got to get it in.
And Atkinson will put the ball in play. 10.3 to go here in the third. Atkinson gets it in play to Burton. Turns up court against Turner. Down to 7, down to 6, down to 5, down to 4. Burton, a lot of pressure out here from Turner. Not sure if he's going to get a shot off. Slagle could not get the shot off. And that will end the third quarter of play. So after 3, here at Diddle Arena, Girls Region Semifinals, it's Barren County 41, Monroe County 20. We'll return in 1 minute. This is the 4th Region Tournament brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Here at Diddle Arena, sponsored by Scooters Coffee. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer. Barren County with a 21-point lead. Here's Turner off to Harlan for a three-point shot. No, off the right side of the rim. Comes off long to Burton. Trying to get out of a trap. Brings it up the left sideline. Throws it across. Diagonal pass is going to be deflected out of bounds. They say it went off of Carly Hagan, who just checked in, a 5'7" junior for Barren County.
Yeah, we got to value the time, value the possession. We don't have to score quickly, and we don't have to score in transition or on a break opportunity.
And here in the fourth quarter, it is Slagle, Hagan, Atkinson, Burton, and Harris on the court for the Trojanettes. Turner trying to come off a screen to the right. Hands it off to Hawkins, gives to Thompson. Thompson comes off the screen, drives to the basket, puts it up, no good. Rebound out of bounds off the Trojanettes.
Yeah, we've given up a few offensive rebounds, gave up 3 of them there to Monroe County in that quarter, and give up another one to start it.
Shelby Bird coming in for Carly Hagan. Monroe County's basketball as Turner will inbound it. Comes into Hawkins, right of the lane. Turns with the left hand, rolls it up, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to give it back to Monroe County again. I know there's one official that's calling a lot of stuff against Barren tonight for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe in the wrong spot. I don't know. Turner into the corner. Bartley out to Thompson. Got Turner posted in there wanting the ball. Over to Harlan on the right side. Harlan will give it to Hawkins. Hawkins feeds it inside there. Bartley flips it up. It's no good. Rebound off to Layla Harris for the Trojanettes. Ahead up to Burton to the left side. Burton going to cutting across the key. Slagle. Off it goes to Harris for 3. It's short off the left side of the rim. Comes back to Harris. Gives it out to Shelby Bird. Shelby Bird with a little hesitation move. Goes inside the paint. Throws up the shot. No. May have got fouled on that one. And Turner lost it out of bounds. Right underneath the Barren County bucket.
From Barren County, 23 Anderson McBall, and number 2 from Monroe County.
Timeout called here by Barren County. It's be a 30-second timeout. 6:38 to go in this basketball game. Barren County 41, Monroe County 20. Coming up next for you, we got Franklin Simpson and Allen County Scottsville. Stay tuned for that one right here on 104.7 WCLU. As it will not be live streamed, we'll have the radio-only audio for you. So listen to that on 104.7 for the second game tonight. Franklin Simpson and Allen County Scottsville.
Big crowd. Allen, a lot of red across the way. They'll sit behind their bench over there, and it's kind of hard to tell anything behind us because we've got almost both sections in burgundy and gold back here, and then Franklin's just trying to fill in until our game is over. 6:38 to go here in this one. We'll have it out under, and you can sense a little frustration. I think Brent called that timeout for Piper there, but just kind of to get them back in sync for one more good stretch.
Atkins or McFall on the corner for 3. It won't go. An offensive rebound. Shelby Bird is double teamed. A foul on the Lady-Falcons.
Haven't hit a 3 this half. We were 3 of 4 in the first half. We are 0 of 5 in the second half, but got an offensive look again off the rebound.
Shelby Bird will toss it in underneath the basket to the left. Comes out to Slagle. Goes to Burton. In the corner, Bird pulls the trigger for 3. It's no good.
Everything a little off.
Yep. The rebound comes off to Sheffield.
Good looks, though.
There's a long pass down underneath to Harlan, and she shot it over the rim. Thompson gets the rebound. Thompson brings it back up. Fires it down inside. It's Harlan. Put it up, no good. Got her own rebound. Back up again. No, but a foul on the Trojanettes.
Rebounding is not great. 4 offensive boards Monroe's claimed. But on the other flip side of that, they haven't scored either.
Let's see, Harlan is an 8th grader, 5'10", 8th grader, averaging 2.3, knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, and this shot is no good.
They go really young after the group they have on the floor. 8th graders and 7th graders.
Lots of juniors. They got a lot of juniors that'll be back next year.
Yeah.
But a lot of 8th graders and 7th graders in the roster. Second one is missed.
Once that starting 5 goes away, it's all youth.
Yeah. Here's McFall, left side. Slagle trying to get around a defender. Feeds it in there to Bird. Throws it back out. Atkinson, right wing 3 is no good. Rebound is to Thompson. Neither team has scored here in the fourth quarter. And a pass down underneath to Harlan. She lost it out of bounds.
On one side of it, they're not cutting into our lead. On the other side of it, we're not.
No, we're not pushing it out anymore. It was 11-6 third quarter in favor of the Trojanettes. Shelby Bird brings it up against Ansley Turner. On the near side, it's Burton. Burton trying to get around her defender, who is Sheffield. Circles around to the left side. Gives to Atkinson. Atkinson. Couple of dribbles off to McFall. McFall goes back right side to Burton. No need to be in any hurry. It's just, kind of stagnant right now, seems like.
If
5:22 to play.
You don't want our last thought about tonight's game going off in a low-scoring quarter thinking about what you're doing tomorrow night.
Here's McFall into the key. Throws it back out to Burton. And now Burton on the dribble. Goes back right side over McFall. McFall feeds it long to Bird. Dropped it on the baseline. Couldn't get to it, a little wide.
Yeah, way in front of her.
And now Monroe County is going to bring in another new player, Darcy Kreider, a 5'4", 8th grader, number 21.
You need to think about subbing, because at this pace, we got another game tomorrow night in less than 24 hours.
Yeah, 7 o'clock tomorrow night for the championship game. And it comes out to Kreider. Kreider goes to Turner, long range right. On the left-handed dribble. Now wants to drive against Bird. Has to circle around. Throws it lane. It was deflected right back in the hands of Turner. Over it goes to Sheffield. Back to the left side to Hawkins. Hawkins trying to make a move on Atkinson. Falls down. Atkinson fell down. McFall fell down. They got rid of the basketball to McFall, or to Burton. And now here comes Atkinson down the left side. Neither team scores here in the fourth quarter. We're almost halfway through. Burton getting pressure from Hawkins. Now reverses back to the left side. Gets rid of it over to Bird. Fires it down to McFall. Dumps it back in the corner to Slagle. Slagle trying to step back. Shoots the 3 ball. It is no good. Rebound comes off to Sheffield for Monroe County. Sheffield bounces it off to Turner. 3:50 left in the game. Turner trying to penetrate down the left side. Throws up the shot. No good. Rebound to Atkinson. Now Slagle. Crowd's gone quiet here.
Yeah, nothing to cheer about. We're 0 of 6. They're 0 of 7 this quarter.
Out to Burton. Gives it to Shelby Bird. 3.5 minutes to play. 41-20. Barren County. Bird tries to find into the corner. Here's McFall for 3. No good. Wow.
That's
Here comes Turner racing down the floor. Turner driving to the bucket. Puts it up and in. With 3:12. Long outlet pass comes to Bird. Puts it up. Got it.
Timeout, Piper, and we'll get some subs in now. Full timeout, and we're going to end it with our starters probably 0 of 6 here. 0 of 9 for the half from 3. Uncharacteristic performance there. Uncharacteristic offensive performance. But again, you hold your opponent to just 22 points. You can afford an off game, and that's what we've said about some of our performances this year. Not very many times, but when your offense isn't there, most of the time you got your defense to pick you up. Whoever you play tomorrow night, you're going to have to play better offensively. That's
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah. This timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. We'll have the player of the game coming up after the game, brought to you by Sky CTC. Southern States awarded by Gerald Printing. Chase Landrum will talk with them, or bring them over to our broadcast location. And, of course, we're waiting for Franklin Simpson, Allen County, Scottsville in the second game coming up tonight. Yeah, not a whole lot of offense as far as scoring goes. 8 points the entire second half for Monroe County and 13 for Barren County in the second half. So 13-8 second half. And 3:08 to play.
Probably I'd have to look back, but I'd say that there's not many other games where we had less points than this in a half.
No, I can't remember when that happened.
Lowest point total was 38. That was the Clarksville game we lost.
Yeah.
Just above that.
Ansley Turner with the basketball. Just under 3 minutes to play. Gives it off to the left side. And I think we got a new player in the game. That's Emmeline Coe, another 8th grader. 15-footer by Turner is no good. Slagle with a rebound. Bird waiting for the basketball the other end. She's going to drive to the hoop, and she'll lay it up and in.
Another timeout by us, and this is a substitution timeout.
Timeout, Barren County.
Full timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. 30-second break. 4th region tournament brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports. .2:43 left here in this first semifinal game of the girls' 4th region tournament. Barren County Trojanettes 45, Monroe County Lady-Falcons 22. We got Layla Harris, Alexis Cannon in the ball game. Carly Hagan, Hannah Wilson, and Reagan Griffiths in the lineup here for Coach Piper Lindsay. Turner driving to the bucket, missed the layup. Hannah Wilson with the rebound. Gets double teamed, being chased in the backcourt, gives it off to Harris. Harris will send it down the floor now to Cannon. Cannon to the right side of the floor. Back out front it comes to Harris. Now Harris goes left side to Griffiths. Griffiths now into the corner. Hannah Wilson pulling the trigger, and it bounces off. Rebound crashing aboard. Carly Hagan can't get the shot to go. Ball gets batted around, and Harris has it. Back out to Cannon. 2-3 zone by Monroe County here with 2 minutes to play. Hannah Wilson off to Harris. Over it goes to Griffiths on the right side. Out front back to Hannah Wilson. Down a minute 50 to play. Cannon with it on the right side. Feeds it in there to Hagan. Hagan trying to work inside the paint. And we're going to have a foul called on Monroe County. As Hagan hit the deck, she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And they've got, let's see, they've got several new players in the ball game. Oakley Bartley, an 8th grader. 24 is Sadie Taylor, an 8th grader. Here's Hagan's free throw. It's up. It's too strong. Emma Kate Carter, number 33, a 7th grader. Marley Finley, number 34, a freshman. And if I missed anybody?
Ramsey.
That is Alina Ramsey, a 7th grader. 7th and 8th graders on the floor for Monroe County. Hagan's free throw, and she missed that one. Rebound comes off Monroe County, leaving Turner on the court. The only senior on the team, played her last high school basketball game for Monroe County. As they give it around the perimeter to the right side, back to Turner. Turner, long range right, trying to make a move on Harris. Drives it down, throws it up in the lane, ripped it off to the left side. Griffiths with a rebound, off to Alexis Cannon. Minute 22 left. Cannon to the right side of the floor. Now looking, still on the dribble. Now goes out in the middle of the floor with a minute 13 to play. Gives to Hannah Wilson. Right wing will let it go for 3. It's no good. Hagan with a rebound. Hagan will kick it back out to Cannon. Cannon penetrating. Free throw line shot is up. It is no good. And rebound in there by Carter. Long pass down the floor, trying to chase it down. It's saved in bounds there by Ramsey. They go up with a shot. It's good by Greider. And timeout, Monroe County or Barren County?
An official time. There was a little wet spot on the floor he had to clean up, but conveniently lets some of our subs get in.
Got Miley Commons in the ball game, a freshman. Ava Mullins in the ball game, a sophomore. Got Reagan Wilson in the ball game, a sophomore. And here comes Hannah Wilson with it with 48 seconds to play. Gets it off to the left side. Commons with it. Turner putting the pressure and then backs off. 42 seconds to go. Here's Mullins with it on the right side. Mullins sends it out top. Reagan Wilson. Off it goes to Griffiths. Back in there to Mullins. And Mullins is going to be tied up in there. And Barren County will get the ball in the alternating possession. Sarah Thompson is going to relieve Ansley Turner, who plays her last high school basketball game for Monroe County. A lot of Turners have gone through Monroe County over the years. Commons, right corner with it. Try to go baseline. Try to force something up there. Had it blocked. Here comes Thompson with it for Monroe County. Thompson will be back next year for the Lady-Falcons as a senior. And Thompson trying to work it inside the paint. Throws it off right side. Three by, I believe that was Finley that missed the shot. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, or we got a foul. We got a foul call with 12.7.
Barren County foul on 22. Hannah Wilson, her first.
Hannah Wilson's first. And that puts to the line. Free throw, no good. That is Greider. 45-24. And the second shot is up, and it is no good. Got a lane violation, or we got, yep, we sure do.
Looks like it.
So she'll have another.
Well, we beat them by 14 over there, right? We're going to end up beating them by more than that tonight, but the scores are just very compressed.
This shot goes up and in for Greider. 45-25, 12 seconds to play. It's Hannah Wilson with the basketball for the Trojanettes. Trojanettes about to move to the championship game tomorrow night at 7 to face either Franklin Simpson or Allen County Scottsville. And the Trojanettes win it by a score of 45-25. Not a pretty win, but a win well enough to win it by 20 points. Only 4 points scored in that last quarter for Barren County. Monroe County scored 5 single-digit quarters for Monroe County. 7, 7, 6, and 5. Trojanettes with 13, 17, 11, and 4. And we'll have our player of the game coming up here, brought to you by Sky CTC. A warning about Gerald Pruny, also brought to you by Southern States. As the teams shake hands, here's a walk off the floor, and we'll try to run down our player of the game here for tonight, the Trojanettes. And we'll go down to Chase Landrum. We'll see who he's got out there.
Barren County will now play in the championship game tomorrow.
We'll get Piper Lindsay first. Coach, congratulations. Not the prettiest win in the world, but hey, I thought, well, you know, the team to 25 points. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's right. I thought we got off to a really, really good start. And of course, it was kind of like a game of runs. You know, we've got to do a better job of when we get that lead, keep the lead and not let them crawl back in. But again, they're a good basketball team. We knew it'd be a good matchup for us. I just thought we were really, really good defensively.
Yeah, and I know, of course, Addie Slagle got you going in the first half with 13 first half points.
Yes.
Then it was Shelby Bird in the second half with her scoring load. She ended up with 16 in the ball game.
Yeah, you know, again, I think we're just doing a good job of sharing the basketball. If they take away one player, we've got another one that'll step up. And proud of Addie. I feel like she's kind of been maybe in a little slump, but proud of her for attacking the rim. She's got that scorer's mindset that we like.
Even though the shooting was not that best tonight, but our defense was.
It was, and yeah, I thought we had some really, really, really good looks around the perimeter.
Yes, we did.
And then I think one thing, you just got to see it go through, and that was one thing we needed to just kind of maybe get to the rim. We had a bunch of empty possessions there, and then they would score. But again, we held them there for a while.
Right.
But yeah, definitely got to see the ball go through.
Well, now you move to the championship game tomorrow night at 7 to face either Franklin Simpson or Allen County Scottsville. Franklin Simpson, you won by 26 at their place. You beat Allen County 3 times this year. And I don't know, does it matter which one you play tomorrow night?
It doesn't matter. We just got to be ready to play, do what we do, and that's all we're going to worry about is worry about us.
That's right. Coach, congratulations. See you tomorrow.
All right, Jay. Thank you.
All right, Coach Piper Lindsay. Let's go down to Chase Landrum, who has Addie Slagle, our player of the game.
Yeah, I've got our Sky CTC player of the game, Addie Slagle, 13 of the 30 points in the first half. Talk about how you kept the team going in that first half.
I think we just passed the ball well, and scoring's great, but I think it all comes down to us being a team and just finding the open look.
You prepare for either Franklin Simpson or Allen County tomorrow. Talk about both of those teams a little bit.
Both of those teams they're insane. Avery, she's a great player, and
let's get Addie Slagle out there.
Go get your award.
Go get your award, Addie Slagle. Yep.
Very deservingly so.
Absolutely. Yeah. Congratulations, Addie Slagle. She was named to the third team All-Region as our player of the game tonight for the Trojanettes. As she joins Ansley Turner out there, Deborah Patrick from Allen County, Scottsville, making her way out. And as they announce the all-region teams here tonight, first, second, and third region teams for all the schools around the fourth. And we're still waiting for the stats here. They haven't released them to us yet, but as they announce all the region teams out here. A post-game report brought to you by TJ Regional Health. Our fourth quarter tonight brought to you by Scooters Coffee. We'll look at some post-game stats here in just a second, which is brought to you by McDonald's. Heidi Coleman, the head basketball coach at Metcalfe County, making the award presentations to these all-region teams. Understand that Coach Coleman will be taking a coaching job as an assistant coach at Pepperdine University next year. That's the word we have. And so good luck to Heidi Coleman. But tonight was Barren County's night here as they take on Monroe County, winning it by 20, 45-25. We got the post-game stats here now as they're still announcing the region teams. For Monroe County tonight, they were 10 of 41 for 24.4%. They only made 1 3 tonight out of 10 attempts. And you look at their 3-point specialists, I guess you want to call, Talia Sheffield and Campbell Biggerstaff. They went 0 for 3 between those two. That shows how the defense played for Barren County tonight on Sheffield and Biggerstaff. They were 4 of 8 from the foul line, 28 rebounds for Monroe County tonight, 11 of the offensive end. They had 6 assists and 14 turnovers. And scoring-wise for Coach Clifton Hamilton's team that closes out the year at 21-10. They were, we had 12 points from Ansley Turner. Ansley Turner was the only Lady Falcon in double figures tonight with 3 rebounds. 5 points and 6 rebounds for Sarah Thompson, 2 points for Chloe Hawkins, 3 for Anna Kate Harlan. That was that 3-point shot she made. Also 3 points for Darcy Greider. And that was all the scoring. Turner with 12, Thompson with 5, Hawkins with 2, Harlan with 3, and Greider with 3. For Barren County tonight, 19 of 47 from the field for 40.4%. 3 of 15 on 3-point shots. That's one of the worst 3-point shooting games we've had in a while. 3 of 15. 4 of 8 from the foul line, 35 rebounds. So the Trojanettes out-rebounded the Lady Falcons 35-28. 13 of those Barren County rebounds were on the offensive end. 11 assists in the ball game with 10 turnovers and 10 steals for the Trojanettes tonight. Looking at scoring, Mahala Burton scores 6. Addie Slagle, 13 first-half points, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point range. She had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And Piper Lindsay coming out as Coach of the Year, getting her award from Metcalfe County coach Heidi Coleman. Congratulations to Piper Lindsay. Let's hope she can win this championship tomorrow night here in the 4th Region Tournament. Looking at some other stats here, Ann Ashley Atkinson had 3 points and 6 rebounds, 2 points for Hannah Bragg. Addison McFall scored 5. She hit a 3-point shot. Shelby Bird also had a 3, and so did Addie Slagle. I think that was all the scoring. Did I miss somebody? And Burton with 6, Slagle with 13, Bird with 16, 3 for Atkinson, 2 for Bragg, 5 for McFall. That's the scoring there. Looking at points off turnovers. Barren County with 10 points off Monroe County's turnovers. 9 points off turnovers for Monroe County. Points in the paint tonight. That was a difference too. Barren County with 32, Monroe County with 18. Second chance points, Barren County with 10, Monroe County with 1. Fast break points, 10-8. Trojanettes and bench points 7-6. Barren County. Largest lead was 23. tonight for Barren County. That was with 2:43 to go in the fourth quarter. And Barren County led the first quarter 13-7. Halftime, it was 30-14. After three, it was 41-20. And the final score of 45-25. Trojanettes getting their 31st win of the year.
Well, sometimes you are 10 of 24 from three. Some nights you are 3 of 15 from three, including 0 of 11 here in the second half. But either way, you end up winning by 20 or more points. So, you focus on those numbers a little bit, and you're like, golly, we need to shoot better, and we do. But the task at hand was accomplished, and that was you pick up another win, you survive in advance, you are now in the regional final game, which is, you run the table in the district, you win a district championship. All those are well and good, and all those are celebrated, but the ultimate prize is tomorrow night, and that's what you play all year for, and we have, a really good game here, the second game, to see who we play tomorrow night. And either opponent is going to be the toughest team that we played all tournament. This bottom bracket has been pretty brutal. Anybody could ultimately come out of it, I think, and we'll see whether the 15th runner-up or the 13th champion is going to vie for a regional title tomorrow. Both teams we played this year. Allen we played 3 times. Franklin we split with. So it should be a good game, and we're looking forward to another opportunity tomorrow night. Hopefully we've got a lot of fans that'll make the trip. Again, a 7 o'clock start tomorrow night, and we'll be excited for another opportunity to cut down the nets.
Coach Piper Lindsay's comments tonight were brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill. And our player of the game brought to you by Sky CTC, awarded by Gerald Printing, also brought to you by Southern States. Play of the game tonight. Was there really a good play of the game tonight? Brought to you by CPC Commodities.
There were a couple. Mahala had a nice little run and one-hander that kind of flipped off the backboard and scooped. And, Slagle had the little reverse layup down here on the baseline early in the first half when she was going on her mini run by herself there to have a big first quarter. So a couple of nifty plays, but ultimately, your defense was the player of the whole game when you look at it, that really made the difference tonight to hold their best player to just what you have. 5 tonight is a big number for us, and they got a little frustrated down the stretch, and that showed as we were well in control, and that fourth quarter was just kind of a wash. But that can't be the first thing you think about tomorrow night when you start putting up shots is, I missed the last 2, missed the last 3, whatever you did to end the game tonight. You got to start fresh. I know we'll have a shoot-around tomorrow and can kind of clear ahead, and Piper will do a good job getting us in the right headspace to come down here tomorrow night, and hopefully we'll be ready for the opportunity because, these opportunities, even though it is an expectation, these opportunities don't come every year, and you have to really cherish them and relish the opportunity to put a banner up in Trojan Gym.
Yeah. Got a update score from the 5th region. Taylor County is up 4 points, 34-30, with 3 minutes left in the third quarter in that 5th region semifinal game against Elizabethtown. So our final here, this first game of the 4th region tournament, Barren County 45, Monroe County 25. Trojanettes in the championship game of the regional tournament and a trip to the Sweet 16 at Rupp Arena in Lexington on the line tomorrow night. 7 o'clock tip-off time will be on there at 6:30. Stay tuned on radio. Coming up next for you, it's Franklin Simpson and Allen County Scottsville. We'll take a 2-minute break and return with fans in the stands for Game 2. Join us. Welcome you back to Diddle Arena after this 2-minute break on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good
County took on Monroe County. Barren County winning 45-25 over the Lady-Falcons. Our second semifinal game tonight here in the regional tournament is Franklin Simpson, the defending 4th region champs and 13th district winner, taking on 15th district runner-up Allen County Scottsville. We welcome you back to Diddle Arena. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer. Back to here.